Hello and welcome to episode, it must be 13, of our role-playing Crusader Kings 2 as the Saadid Dynasty. It is 874 and we are Sultan Musa the Usurper, who is now 42. And he has been our Sultan since he was like 5 or 6 or something. But he hasn't really been all that successful as a Sultan. I believe his reign we've gained a duchy down here and one province there, and we've been fighting in lots and lots of wars, but not particularly successfully since we just keep having to rely on mercenaries to get us through them. Luckily we've got a very powerful economy that just churns out lots of money, and I'll just show you our territories better. We have the brown here, Saadid, and at the moment, or at least the thing we were doing at the last episode, was we were trying to help our Badshah, our emperor, put down these revolts, and we kind of did an alright job of it, but now this revolt's kind of expanded, and there are 11,300 soldiers there, which we, with our army of 4,000, can't really stand against. So let's just see if our emperor can get this problem sorted. We'll just keep occupying the whatever this revolt here is about. The 11,000's going and killing our liege's troops, but we kind of expect that to happen. So it looks like Asturias might actually become independent, which, well, it's mixed for us. It'll give us something else we can declare war on to take land, but it'll probably be Sunni, so we can't really holy war it, and it will kind of also weaken our emperor, and we kind of rely on it for protection, since we're actually not all that powerful. We've got a lot of land, but our armies aren't good, and they're actually fairly small. I actually think the reasons our armies have been doing so bad is because our decadence is so high, and it's been coming down quite a bit, but still, 62% is not exactly low. And while we're waiting for sieges to happen, let's build some improvements here. Siege of Cangas de Onis, cool. I think a training grounds could do us well. Actually, let's see what kind of person we are. I've completely forgotten. Oh, that's right, we have syphilis, which isn't good. We are cruel, wrath, deceitful, temperate, humble. Okay, temperate and humble. Kind of means that I think we will be the kind of person who would see the usefulness of militia, the humble troops in our army. And while we're temperate, so we'd also like to spend 143 gold and actually get 90 soldiers out of it. So, oops, something happened there which I missed. It went away very quickly. I think my barge was trying to point me to something. I'm already the steward, so I don't know what it could have been. Oh, we have got a claim on the county of Narbonne. That's excellent, let's use it. We'll lose some money and prestige, but we have both of those to spare. So I think that's Foix, Toulouse and Narbonne. It's actually probably not called Narbonne, but Narbonne? Bonne? I don't know. We'll just call it Narbonne. So hopefully I can declare war on Aquitaine and take all 3 at once. Much more efficient than grabbing at one province at a time. But we'll have to wait and see. I probably should wait for more money since I'm kind of relying on that. Now let's build another militia training ground somewhere. And where do I get the most troops from? Carcassonne actually, by the looks of it. Oh, that's right, because this is fully upgraded. So no worries there. Next best would be Jaka, because it's already got a militia training ground. Saragosta? Could use one. We've almost won this war, peasants have risen up in Porto. We'll have to go fight them after the siege. The siege should be enough to do we'd win that revolt, but the liberation of Asturias, it's still got 11,000 rebels there, so we're not going to touch them. But we should be able to go defeat the 10,000 or the 2,000 of the peasant Porto result. My son Aram is aiming for the stars, the ambitious little brat. Is his only right, or ambition will not serve him? We are humble ourselves. So I don't think we'd say this is only right, ambition will not serve him. I kind of feel that's more likely. So sorry son, you are not going to be ambitious. Actually, who's my heir? Prince Abdul Wahab. He's gregarious, cowardly, greedy, wrath and envious. We lost the siege of Porto to the rebels, but we can defeat them easily enough. Defeated those rebels. I'll only put the score on 98%, so the war's got to go on for a little bit longer. Alright, looks like the Ummayyads are going to come and defeat the rebels in Porto for me. Well, I'll just chase the rebels down and hopefully we can conquer them. It looks like I won't ever get the chance to do that. Castello Branco. Oh, cool, we got to kill some rebels. And that's the revolt defeated. So let's... should I send my armies home? Or should I occupy Zamora? I kind of don't want these soldiers to die, so we'll send them home. I also should be building up a retinue. I've only got 136 gold. There's my militia training ground built. Oh, it's going to take so long for my levy to reinforce. My garrison's not even full. So while we're waiting for that, let's get some retinue. There's always so many choices, I never have any idea what to pick. Oh, well, I said humble and temperate. He supports light troops, or he recognises their importance. But let's get this skirmish retinue, a few heavy troops, because, you know, he still wants the good best soldiers, but mostly archers. I think that would be fair enough for his personality. We could get 3 of them. We could actually almost get a 4th. Retinue cap usage is 350, and we've got... what? Oh, not quite that much. Okay. Retinue will grow up over time, and hopefully by then our levies will have recovered. And we'll actually be able to put out... still not a lot. 5,000 troops. A few more since Saragossa has just got there as well. Word has reached me that our court imam has accused me of heresy. I implore you as devout Sunni to another to believe me when I tell you that I am not a heretic. Well, we're deceitful. So, and we're also cruel. So of course he is a heretic. Abdul Qadir of Braganza. Where is that? Is this one of my, or did I just accuse some random of his Braganza? You there are Sunni. Okay, you must have converted quickly. Okay, well that's a shame. Because of course if he was, I could do mean things to him. Actually, what am I doing in terms of plots at the moment? I don't have any. If I could shake them of Khalidians, could do that, but... oh! Mukhtar ibn Alim, kill him. This is the guy I had in prison for a long time, but I think I've released him now. And I have one person helping me. The designated regent knows, that's good. Anybody I can bribe? The spy master of Hebron. Let's try that. Send you a gift. The cook complained to me about my son Aram's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. The kid shows spirit. Possibly. Pray for his soul. Nah. Beat him into being calm. We are wrath ourselves, and we are cruel. Temperate, humble, deceitful. I kind of think we would beat him into being calm. Aram seems to be taking his time when taking decisions. He's getting the patient trait. That's actually very good. It's also gluttonous, which is bad. Oh, I'm no longer the steward of my emperor. My emperor's steward. I'm just a regular sultan. So it looks like the rebels have actually almost taken Asturias. Just Salamanca remains, and that's part of a different empire. That's part of the Caliph's empire. No money. 380 soldiers in Carcosnes. Pretty good. And it's actually going to increase up to 638. 473 there. 492. Some guy, I don't care about that. Jakar will get 392. San Sebastian, the mosque I hold, 457. Oh, Valencia is converted to the Sunni faith. I kind of already assumed that had happened. Actually, I should check where my Corteman is and whether it's useful to be there. Yep, he's in the One Lollard province. And actually, it looks like that and Carcosne are the only non-Sunni places in my realm. So that's good. A few Catholic places, kind of central southern Spain. And of course, you've got the Sunni kingdom of Aquitaine up here with a few Catholics still in it. And actually, that's Ummayad up there. In fact, Thor's is held by one of my kinsmen. Distant one, though. Those actually aren't that great. Of course he's a heretic. I'm thinking I should try and improve the opinion of some of these people, since they, like this guy for instance, the Samrid Emirate. You do not like me. Because you don't like that I have syphilis. You are kind and I am not. I'm a tyrant and I've raised your levies too much. So in other words, my vassal levies will increase over the near future because they'll get less pissed off that I had their soldiers out for so long fighting rebels. But see if I can't. Oh, I've already given you an honorary title. I can give you one. Food taste is a bad one. Cupbearer is a good one. How about you like to be cupbearer? Any other? You're probably too young to give. Yeah, I can't give you honorary title. The Narbonne revolt will give me 103 soldiers. Samurid revolt. Emirate of Galicia loves me. Well, that's my son and heir. Might as well give something to this guy. Is that Barcelona? Yep. And you are Samurid. Is that? There's Valencia. So Navarro. So what's Samurid? The Emirate of... Oh, Portugal. That's right. I forgot I had that Emirate. Just got so many of them I can't remember what they are. Oh, hey, the Ummayyads are finally kind of rivaling the rebels there. I caught my young ward, Prince Aram, torturing a rat behind the stables today. I'll let the lad have his fun. With the birch he'll learn better. Pray for his soul. Let the lad have his fun. We are cruel ourselves. I don't know why that means we want our son to be cruel, but we'll understand that he's torturing animals. Oh, I can get new technology. Heavy infantry. What did it give me? Just improved to attack and defence, which is always good. Oh, it's going to take so long for these levies to get back up to full strength. 3,500 from our vassals, 1,500 from ourselves. That's 5,000 at the moment. Another 1,000 coming. 6,000 plus 750 levies. It's not a huge number. But how much could Aquitaine put into the field? 8,411. So not we're going to be outnumbered in this war. But I'll have allies, I hope, and probably mercenaries. Let's give some decent generals here. A yielding flat terrain expert, cavalry leader. Don't have any cavalry, so that's of no use. Or an organizer in the centre is always good. Unyielding on the flanks, probably. Though I thought Jalil, who, oh no, that's Khalil I just put in charge of an army. Jalil is my marshal. To be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Jalil came to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and asked for permission to defend his honour. I will allow it. I understand anger. I'm very wroth, I'm also very cruel. So I suppose I understand anger and the desire to inflict pain on the people that caused your anger. Okay, crushed the Vikings. Killed 543 of them. Gained some prestige and piety as well. Oh, and a bit of military technology. It's at 12,000 rebels now. Man. We are so not going to win that revolt. It took all this time for them to be able to, beat the last 12,000, and then suddenly there's 12,000 more. Barcelona's become Andalusian, which is good. Decent bunch of Andalusians here amongst the Visigoths and Suebi and Portuguese. My dearest friends, I fear my plight is terrible. I do not know for how long I can survive in this miserable dungeon. I beg of you, please intercede with Badshah Abd al-Hassan on my behalf. It's Emir Saad, the Emir of Tangiers, Seville, and the heir to something or other else. Okay, apparently we're friends. We're not. Should I ask for a pardon? It's kind of nothing in my personality that would suggest I would, to be honest. So we're not that close. Sorry, random dude who thinks we're friends, but we actually just are not. I don't even know who you are. I wonder if I have anyone in my prison. 2 people. Neither of them can be ransomed. Both are woman. Neither of them like me. Let's execute them. Oh, I don't want my vassals to like me less. I need their soldiers. You guys can just stay in the prison forever then. Badshah Azam's choice for chief Qadi position is disastrous. The man's judgment is severely distorted and there will be no justice as long as he holds the posts. Even this random courtier would be better as chief Qadi, or I know a vassal of Badshah Azam who would be better. Quench my anger and do nothing. We are temperate, of course. And that kind of would be foolish, I suspect. So let's do nothing. For now. My wife's getting old, so I'm not getting any more children. Could possibly get a new wife, but it's probably not worth it, to be honest. Medium Crown Law Authority, that's kind of bad. Oh! A messenger arrives with an invitation to all the warriors of the land to take part in a Furisia. Great martial competition held but once per reign to demonstrate or determine who is the greatest. At last, let's do it. Hopefully this will go well for us. We're not that great militarily. Oh, we lowered decadence. That's fantastic. New ambition. Oh, become steward. They keep putting us into that position. So let's just pick that. It's something it's a minor ambition. We're very likely to succeed in it. I have married these people off. The Emira of Algarve and the Emira of Cyrenaica. Yes, I have. You I haven't, but you're only 15. Vikings in Porto. Let's go and fight them. Oh, there's Asturias that did become independent. And they'll have a massive army there. So let's not fight them in the near future. Oh, more rebels. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully she told me that my son Aram had insulted her again. But my dear lady, you are fat, or tell him that honesty has his bounds, or punish him for his insults. We'll punish him. We are cruel and wrath. He has gained the deceitful trait. It's not bad. It would kind of be bad if he does become Sultan, but he's not really that close to being. He's third in line to the Sultanate. Okay, what are these rebels about? To lower Crown Authority? I think that's actually fine, so I'll avoid the rebels. We're fighting them for now. Also not going to help them because I think they're going to lose with only 2,500 soldiers. My brother has become decadent. I should fix that. He's not on here. And he's not adding decadence, so we'll ignore him. The Furiosa has ended, and though I was bested by some participants, I also saw victory more than once. The promise I show as a warrior cannot be denied. I will improve, and I gain 50 prestige. Hmm. 11,000 soldiers there. The rebels. Oh, it's my kinsman is leading the Ummayad revolt. That's really bad. I hope he doesn't lose his land. My reputation's ruined because people know I've been trying to kill this person. I've been trying to kill forever. But whatever. Now, I've already bribed you. I haven't bribed you, though. Maybe I should bribe you. Actually, it seems like most of these people would maybe come over to my side with a bit of a bribe. Invite to plot? No, why not? She won't accept? I want to know why she won't accept. Just no. Okay. Well, there's rebels walking right across my territory, but I'm going to ignore them. Because, well, looks like they could use the soldiers. They're besieging my lands now. I don't think I can really accept that. Oh, they're leaving. Nope, they're coming to fight me. No, they're leaving. Good. Ummayad Revolt League Independence War. Who's in that? Najib the Cruel. That's not you. Now you're Hussam. You're leading the Lower Crown Authority one. So where's Najib the Cruel? Shaban the Mad? Rashid? Seriously, oh, it must be up here. You. No. Where is Najib the Cruel? Najib the Cruel. Reigning in Rumah. Do we have like some land over here that I'm just not aware of? So I literally have no idea where this guy is. Porta. Rumah, I do not see it. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, well, something else to do. My daughter's of legal age and she can marry the Sultan of Egypt. I suppose that's a good choice. Emir of Castille would also be a good one. Emir of Granada. I'm thinking the Emir of Granada, actually. Lower ranking than the Sultan, but it's, well, he is a powerful person down the south there. Galicia is also powerful, but won't get an alliance for a few years yet. And if I'm going to go to war with Aquitaine, I will need all the allies I can get. Okay, Jews are allowed back within our empire. You want to educate my child. Process Emir Abad becomes the guardian and mentor of Prince Aram. Let's note the options off the table. Well, that's fine. I wasn't keen on that. He's my son and I've been raising him. Just pissed off that the guys... Well, you're pissed off that the guy's going to end up being a Bedouin while you're Andalusian. But... whatever. I could, of course, convert myself to Andalusian and then... my son would probably convert as well, or at least maybe, probably, possibly. Levies are almost full, and we've got 4,500 levies from our vassal now, which is pretty impressive. Just trying to imagine what this guy would be like. The Abdul-Rahmanid Emirate, if they actually liked me more. But you are the guy that's 14, so I can't really do much about you. I could send you a gift. 69.4, that's a lot of gold. And I suppose I can't get you educated anymore because you're a child yourself. I have been maimed in battle by valiant foemen, the Steward of Bern. So I'm obviously fighting wars somewhere. Oh, we're at war with Leon. Holy War for Castille. Okay, I actually kind of want... Hey, that means Asturias is Catholic. Oh, that's brilliant. When their 12,000 soldiers die, I will actually be able to declare war on them and take the land. So I kind of want them to win Castille now. And then I'll be able to, you know, move across the north here and reunite the two parts of my kingdom, or sultanate, into one big northern Spain thing. Fuming with anger at what Chola called another disastrous judgment of your chief Cadi, Chola suggested that I would choose another person for the very important position as chief Cadi. Yes, you're right, your courtier would be a better choice. Oh, I see no reason to dismiss him. I see no reason to dismiss him. Don't really hear that you're upset. Najib the Cruel really appears to be just that province. And here, well, who's your liege? It's in hiding, yes. Titles. Emirate of Gascony? Huh. Gascony is in here. But we don't hold the Emirate of Gascony. And you have the Sheikhdom of Rumar. But it's not Dax. Rumar is none of these things. So you hold an emirate that you clearly have absolutely no claim to. And otherwise you're just a single province somewhere. Huh. I'm never going to find this guy. Oh hey, we've died. That was kind of unexpected. Well, I suppose he had syphilis, so death would happen. And we are now playing as Hafiz ibn Abdul Wahhab. Who is this? What just happened? Oh no, sorry, our heir is Abdul Wahhab. Or Hafiz ibn Abdul Wahhab. We are Abdul Wahhab, our eldest son, who's obviously just had a son himself. So that's interesting. The former Emir of Galicia. He is craven, greedy, wrath and envious, and gregarious, a dutiful cleric. His ambition is to become steward. He wants to revoke the Sheikhdom of Santiago. Okay. And he's got a rulership focus, so that's pretty good. He died of syphilis. Okay. So we've got 3 wives, aged 30, 23 and 25. That's fine, but off things to do. Prince Aram needs a new tutor. Mihusam, that's fine. We can imprison some dude. We can imprison my wife. End plot? No. Let's deal with that later. That seems a bit much for us to deal with on our first day in the job. The Emir of Barcelona. Ismail could become a Courtiman. The Emir of Barcelona would be much better though. Yeah, do this guy. And I assume Braganza still needs to be converted. And we could use a new spy master. And steward. You can be a steward and a spy master. Emir of Portugal doesn't really like me, but he'll be a good spy master. And he'll like me a bit better now. And possibly, when I send him to Constantinople, he might get arrested, and then I won't have to worry about him not liking me at all. Collect taxes. Now let's research economy tech in Albarracin. And you can recruit troops in Albarracin, because we'll need those. And let's actually try and improve relations with some of our vassals. Okay, nobody really likes me. Emirate of Navarra in particular doesn't like me. Emir of Portugal, we've already kind of done a bit there. Yeah, it should be the Valencia. He's got a lot of soldiers and doesn't like me much. So I think that's... Yep, hopefully he'll improve relations there. Yeah, that took a big hit to our army. But these will improve over time as people get used to us. I thought I had... Nope, my plot to revoke the Sheikhdom of Santiago is not happening. Okay. So I suppose there's no real reason why we can't keep going with Aquitaine, unless we've lost all those claims. Let's just see what happens here. Conquest of Bern, we've lost our claims, but we can just attack them. But I suppose that means that Asturias is our target more. An important part of ruling a realm is learning how to delegate. This is something you have finally realised, and your stewardship has proved as a direct consequence. So game on stewardship, that's excellent. We've actually already got a lot of money, and these rebels are coming to fight us, but they're going to lose. Hey, my guys have... Well, they had bows, now they've got swords. And we lost. Let's raise the militia as well. They'll have no morale, but they might be able to hold us off for a bit longer. Or hold the enemy off for a bit longer. And let's... No, that's kind of stupid. Go on a Hajj to Mecca. There we are, a dutiful cleric, it is our duty. 5 prestige. Was that 5 piety? I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm preparing myself for my travel to Mecca, and I have understood there are members of my court that have not yet gone on pilgrimage to Mecca. As Sultan, it is my duty to be charitable to my people, and I'll bring one of them with me. We are, of course, gregarious, so it will make travel more enjoyable. So who's going to be the regent? We'll find out soon, I guess. My spy master. Okay, that's cool. You take passage on a ship, but the crew is soon exposed as less than honourable. The captain is overheard discussing how he and his men will sell the pilgrims he is carrying, including you, into slavery at the next port. We are cowardly. Wrath, envious. Cowardly. We will sneak off the ship just before it docks. As the ship approaches the port, you and your party quietly slip away into the water and swim ashore some distance away from the docks as drenched but free men. The other pilgrims on the ship are not so fortunate. At least now we can continue our journey, but we've lost some prestige. Nearby you see how a group of bandits have encircled a group of fellow pilgrims. It is very likely they'll rob and kill them. We are cowardly. There is nothing we can do. Well, our armies defeated the rebels there. As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a hadith if you can spare him some bread. We'll listen to him because we like talking to people. The old man says, as related by Al-Tirmidhi, I said, O Prophet of Allah, will we be held accountable for what we say? He said, may your mother be bereft of you. Is there anything that topples people on their faces into hellfire other than the jests of their tongues? Alhamdulillah, gain one diplomacy? Good. Oh, we need diplomacy, we're not very good at that at all. So I'll send my vassals' levies home. As you arrive in Mecca, you change from your travelling clothes and dressed in the white ihram clothing. This cloth is intended to make everyone appear the same, as in the eyes of Allah there is no difference between a sultan and a pauper. So gaining piety, you are now at the Kaaba itself and performing the tawaf. 7 circuits you will walk around the black stone, and each time you complete a circuit you point to the stone and say, in the name of Allah, Allah is great, Allah is great, Allah is great, and praise be to Allah. I kind of think we would shout at every circuit. I mean, just we're kind of greedy, envious, gregarious. So okay. When Abraham left Mina and was brought down to Al-Aqaba, the devil appeared to him. Gabriel said, pelt him, so Abraham threw 7 stones at him so that he disappeared from him. Stone the Jamrat. Envious, wrath, greedy, craven, gregarious. And there's no one revolting here. Where'd these 3 soldiers come from? As you ride through the desert on your way home, you pass the grim remains of another pilgrim caravan. Their bones have been picked clean by scavengers, and it serves as a sobering reminder of the dangers associated with the Hajj. You consider yourself lucky to have made it as far as you have. We'll be home soon, inshallah. Okay, I want the Ummayyads to kill as many of these soldiers as possible so that then I'll be able to fight them. Wait, what's happened here? Prince Ghalib's hosts has gone to war with the Badshah. Badshah really doesn't need that. So I suppose I'm going to have to call out my troops to deal with that one, I think. It's weak enough that I can actually make a difference here. I'll send my troops down to the south. Wait till we defeat these 3 soldiers. They're kind of going close, but hopefully they'll survive. I've returned to my court a changed man. I am truly humbled before Allah, and I know that all men are equal and can live in harmony with each other. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Send these troops a bit further away. So hopefully we can avoid the army in the centre of Spain. Our regency's ended, that's good. Probably should join all these soldiers together before I send them around, just in case. If I was really good, I could actually get them to meet up in Calatrava. Although I don't really need to, because I've got enough soldiers over here to defeat my enemies without worrying about things, without worrying about this extra 700 or so. Best Revy's Vassal levies raised too long. So they'll like me a bit less, but nothing much we can do about it. More technology from Constantinople. Not enough to get us anything new though, but helping us progress. Okay, head down to Malaga. You guys can also head down to Malaga. The Ummayyads have 2,500 soldiers here, which when added to my 6,000 will give us more than enough to deal with these rebels. Actually, if they do join up, it'll be enough to put a decent dent in Asturias. Could actually just hire rebels and conquer that army myself. I probably not rebels, mercenaries. I probably should actually, especially if those 2,500 follow me around, but doesn't look like they're going to. Prince Aquitaine, my brother, is now of legal age. He's a skilled tactician. 17, he's a very skilled tactician. Let's try and marry him to a woman who's also very good at war. You will do. And you could, not quite good enough to be a marshal, but you could command one of these flanks. Where have you gone? Jalil, that's not him. Oh, you're... no, you're not. I always get Jalil and Khalil mixed up. Whatever. I don't know what my brother is doing. Nothing, just being 16 and hating me. Okay. Defeating Prince Khalib's host. Or at least part of it, and then we'll march up and defeat the rest of it. And I'm about 5,000 troops short of being able to equal the Asturians. Oh, I've got my troops out. They're coming down to fight me. My wife, Suraya, is pregnant. I'm pleased to report the success of my mission to Braganza. They have converted to Sunni Islam. So I should send you somewhere else quickly. And Carcassonne is the only place left. So I wonder what happens when those 11,000 show up, whether they'll fight against me immediately. Because I'm about to win the battle, so I hope they don't. Nope, we managed to win that. Prince Khalib's hosts 0%. I've won 2 battles against you. Your armies are crushed. Okay. The Asturians will arrive on the 4th of October. We will leave on the 13th, so we're going to have to fight them here. And we will lose, badly. An architect has been brought before your court proposing the construction of a new castle in Albarracin for less resources than such a massive project would normally require. Before you can give him an answer, Mirzan ibn Muhammad Hijalud, your steward, whispers in your ear, I know of this man, I believe we can trust him. Huh. This actually makes me very suspicious. We are greedy though. And a greedy person would... oh, 400. Oh man, this is not going to work out well for us. But we are greedy. And envious. We're going to have to want a cheap castle. Okay. We lost that badly, but hopefully we can defeat Prince Khalib here quickly. Nope, he defeats us. Prince Khalib's going to Badajoz, which is good. We'll have 2 days to recover in Granada before Prince Khalib arrives. Nope. Asturias comes first. Don't chase me, chase the Ummayyads. And there's our army crushed. 6,000 soldiers just gone. But oh well. Suppose that means we get a new retinue. Greedy, envious, cowardly. I think we're going to want the flashiest troops for our retinue. Which would probably be the camel cavalry. Really expensive though. My brothers bring shame to my house. And we can get one camel cavalry. We'll maybe get something else here. Heavy infantry with a few archers. Pike and a few archers. Yeah, I kind of think we'd want to stick to cavalry, so we'll just get camel cavalry for now. Okay, it looks like we managed to defeat Prince whatever. Still, we're losing this revolt. Rebels control all their holdings. That's because we can't find their holdings. And they don't control all their holdings. We control this one. And down in the south, they control their holdings. But where is this emperor dude? Well, that's not in there, no. Okay. Marshal Sheikh Abdul told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that it would improve the military. Okay, we can do it. Lose 16 gold. I don't see a castle being built here. But, okay, no castle yet. Our steward, you are so going to die if this guy is cheating me. We are, of course, wrath. So we'll kill that guy. No doubt about it. He said he trusts this man. I mean, I took his bad. Oh hey, it worked. The castle you commissioned in Albarracin has been finished, more or less on schedule, and it appears to be of sturdy construction. Appears to be of sturdy construction. Not bad. Got a new barony there. Which is nice. It'll give us a lot more soldiers eventually. I've had a good friend in Saadid, and it saddens me to think he thinks we no longer have anything in common, and the differences between us is too great an obstacle to get over. I will miss you, or if you don't want me as your friend, then you're my rival. Huh, we are wrath, we are envious. You are now our rival. One friend, who's my uncle's wife. A daughter was born to my brother. That's cool. Oh, and no decadent people. That's cool. How big will this get? 250. Oh, they're coming towards me. Actually, I would have to stop them from conquering my lands. Errant subject, Muni Dilda has become Sunni, which is excellent. I don't think they'll take any of my lands, but they're going to push the border right up against me. And they still have a 7,800 soldiers there, but they'll get more in terms of levies. Whereas I, in the best case scenario, 6,400 plus 250, 7,000 plus mercenaries. I could equal them. Equaling people's not really how I think a cowardly ruler would risk it though. Our arms of legal age, he's an elusive shadow. A very good spy master. Not as good as my current one though. I should marry you to somebody. I'm looking at the wrong thing. And let's marry you to a good spy master. She's Aquitaine, but she'll do, I suppose. You don't seem to be marrying this woman. There we go. Gluttonous, patient, cruel, deceitful, and content. Content's probably a pretty good trait to have in a brother. Won't go causing trouble. Okay, I'm thinking this is probably the point to end the video. We've got plans for the future, which is for our dutiful cleric, Abdul Wahab, to holy war his way across northern Spain. The only issue with that is he's kind of a coward and also kind of weaker than the people he'll take land off, but I'm sure he'll manage. Or perhaps not, I'm sure he'll try. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time.